What up, YouTube? PJ here. This is Dog Pound Nation. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody's having a great day. On my way home from work, thought I'd drop you a little afternoon rant. If you already haven't, please take the time, hit that subscribe, hit that like, and hit that notification bell. Good afternoon. Gonna start this off by talking a little bit about Baker Mayfield and his ongoing situation. Gonna give my thoughts and opinions on what is the issue, why teams don't want to go out on a limb for Baker Mayfield. So let's dig into this. Baker Mayfield is still on the Cleveland Browns roster, as we all know. Baker, here's the thing. I think this stems way back. I think teams have looked at Baker Mayfield and they're looking at the pros and cons of everything. And I think a lot of things Baker has said and his actions are catching up to him and biting him in the ass right now. I think this goes all the way back to the Duke Johnson incident when Baker Mayfield, a lot of you guys probably forgot this, but Duke Johnson was going through a contract, dispute with the team, with the organization, and Baker was asked, about it, and it was during the off season, and Baker, said something along the lines, pretty much, either take care of your business or we'll move on without you type deal thing, or something along them lines. I can't remember exactly how it was said, but that's disrespectful. And I remember some teammates had to knock him down a couple pegs after that. So and then it stems all through the struggles. And yeah, Baker has faced a lot of adversity in the NFL since he's been in the league. He's had a couple head coaches, several OCs, injuries, all that stuff, which I give him a lot of props. I think he did fairly well, due to the circumstances. But then you got the OBJ incident, all right? And I think that's where a lot of it, comes from. I think something happened behind closed doors, and teams know about it. Things get talked about, and I think that hurt. I think it really hurt Mayfield. I think it was a bigger story than what we know. And and then he did the podcast saying how he feels disrespected by the front office, all that other stuff. And just like the old saying, a lot of things are better left unsaid. When it comes to the NFL, you do not hear a lot of elite quarterbacks coming out throwing the organizations under the bus, as Baker has numerous times. He's even stormed out the field after the win against the Lions, where he had a bad game. He avoided the media. He did not shake hands, and teams see that. Stormed out the field, didn't shake hands, avoided questions with the media. And there's been times where he's been in interviews with the media, and after tough loss, he's, had the attitude problem and walked off. And there's been a lot. The more I think about it and think about the things with Baker Mayfield, the list grows and it keeps growing. And I think the negatives outweigh the positives when it comes to Baker. I was a Baker supporter, and I do want to see Baker succeed somewhere else. I really do. It's just a shame it had to turn out this way. Baker needed to mature. He still needs to mature a little bit. And like I said, learn to keep your mouth zipped, because all these things with Baker is just unnecessary drama, to be honest with you. And teams don't want to deal with that. I think he's got a character issue. I think he's got an ego issue. So, something's got to be behind closed doors that these teams know about. Something. Because remember the OBJ, you seen, players defending OBJ that were still on the Cleveland Browns. And that's not good. So something happened, and hopefully Baker learns from this, because he will get another shot eventually. He will. But I think you take away all those issues I just mentioned. I think you take away at least even most of them, just half of them. I think Baker would have been gone a long time ago. His teams don't want to deal with it. They really don't. You know, and then you got Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner came out and stated that the Seattle Seahawks would not be a good fit for Baker Mayfield. They want no part of him. So I think things were being said in that organization. So there goes another team. Scratch that off the list. And I believe it. All right, yeah, they could be false rumors or whatever, but, you know, people talk within the organizations, and so he came out and stated that. So Pete Carroll might have said, I don't want to deal with that. Because you know something's wrong. Because out of all teams, the Seattle Seahawks are going into the season with Drew Lock as their starting quarterback and Geno Smith. All right? Well, they'll be battling it out. And, yeah, Seattle can draft somebody in a few days. But, come on. Baker's got an $18 million cap hit. It ain't the, you know, it's not like, it's not crazy money. So, something's going on. So let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. Do you agree or disagree? I want to know. Hit it in the comments. Let me know. Come on, guys. Start leaving the comments. I'm getting the views and everything. Leave the comments. We got to discuss this kind of stuff. All right? And no, I don't get mad. If you disagree with me, I ain't going to get mad at you. Everybody's, you know, everybody has their opinion. Everybody has a right to their own opinion. So let me know. You know, in the whole podcast with Baker, that podcast he did, he was putting things out there that shouldn't have been said. And when he said it, you know, I was actually enjoying the podcast and everything until I started thinking about it afterwards. And I'm like, man, there's things he shouldn't have said about, you know, the organization being disrespected, even though I think the organization and Baker Mayfield were both wrong in their part. But yeah, just like I said, things are better left unsaid. You know, so, and then in other news, DEEBO Samuel is looking to get out of the San Francisco area. He's looking to find a new city. I think DEEBO Samuel looked beautiful in the brown and orange. What do you guys think? You think DEEBO Samuel looked good in that brown and orange? Lining up opposite of Amari Cooper. Oh, I love it. Love it. I hope there's something, you know, I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's a slim chance. But, man, if we can make that happen, oh my goodness. You know, and I bet you Andrew Berry, I bet you AB is turning a few stones over. Checking to see. Wouldn't be surprised. And if he did make it happen, I wouldn't be surprised. AB is aggressive. AB, if AB can make it happen, he'll pull that trigger. So, what do you guys think? You guys want would you want a little DEEBO Samuel in Cleveland? I would. Yeah, he's only had one good year, but he's had injuries. But I think DEEBO's there. I think DEEBO is I think he's a stud. Brown and orange, baby, all day long. DEEBO and Amari. Be a beautiful thing. So I'm gonna end with that. Let me guys know, you know, let me know, guys, in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about the whole Baker Mayfield situation. What do you think the deal is there? Let me know. Also, let me know about the DEEBO Samuel. Would you want to see DEEBO in Cleveland? Would you want to see AB make a move there? And what would you be willing to give up for DEEBO Samuel? Because we'd have to trade for him. San Fran ain't gonna just release him. So what do you think we should give up? What kind of capital do you think we should give up for DEEBO to make that happen? Let me know in the comments, everybody. If you haven't, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Everybody stay safe, and God bless, and go Bears!